Hey, Timmy Clover here, and welcome to my very first Patreon vlog. So I've been up to a lot of things. I've been so busy these last few months, and it's been really difficult keeping up with everything, but I'm trying my best, I promise. Just trying to figure out the content that I want to create every month and how much of it's going to be Patreon exclusive and things like that. But I did finally get my first 3D printer, which is the Monoprice Select Mini V2, and I love it so far, and it's helping me a lot. Um, so I can't wait to make more things with it, like my ball jointed dolls and statues, figurines, and all that, and I'll be able to make molds and get casts of them. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. I've made a bit of progress, but I'm still working on it. Still need to get the money for the mold materials and the resin and all that. I've also been working on a few fan art things. First is Midoriya or Deku from Boku no Hero Academia or My Hero Academia, which is an awesome anime. I love it so much. So I've been working on that character. I might do other characters from that series. Well, I definitely will, actually. Yeah. And I'm also doing a mermaid, which is not a fan art, but like something that I want to make accessible to everyone. Um, so it's going to be a free model file. I might even make an STL file out of it for 3D printing. I don't know yet. And I want to do fan arts, at least one every month, that will be available for everyone to download. So hopefully that'll help me get some exposure and help people decide to become my patron. So personal things, or personal projects rather. I've been working on my comic Shattering Marbles desperately. And I haven't updated it in a while, and I haven't even put the pages on my actual Patreon because I'm actually redoing it. And I will start to upload the pages there. I know I need to. So I will. And I'll put some sketches up. Maybe even today, actually, yeah. Because why not? I have sketches of the first 5 pages. I had, I think about 10 pages, 10 to 15 pages done. Of that comic, but it just wasn't going how I wanted it to. So I did some research. I've been reading a lot of comics to help me get familiar with the style and the panels and everything. And I've been changing the characters a little bit, figuring out all the backstories. And now it's going a lot better. I've got about the first 4 to 5 pages sketched out, and 3 of them about 50% done. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up with all the first like 10 pages that I have and re-upload them on Tapas. Used to be called Tapastic, and now it's called tapas.io. So, and I'll be uploading the pages to my Patreon, and my Patreon will be ahead by, I don't know how much yet. I'm hoping like 10 pages or so. And yeah, so hopefully that'll be a good reason for people to join my Patreon as well if they're really interested in my comics. And I know I need a lot of work on my comics because I didn't grow up reading them, but I have always loved making stories, but anytime I try to write a book, it just doesn't really work out, you know? So this combining art with my stories is really helping me completely flesh everything out. So I can't wait to make more progress on that. Besides the comic Shattering Marbles, I also have 2 other comics in mind. The first is like a spin-off or just the telling of the story of a few of the characters in Shattering Marbles, which would be Trey and Van's story. It's another tragic story, and I've been working on some sketches for the first couple of pages of that as well. I'm still figuring it out. Another comic I want to do tells the story of Trish and Paige, which is like a fantasy world, magical type story. I don't know what the title of that one's gonna be. yet. I have started sketching out the first few pages of that as well. I'm hoping to have all 3 comics going at once, but I don't know. I might need to wait. I don't know if people want to read the Shattering Marbles and Trey and Van's story at the same time, since they have the same characters. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But ideally, I would like to be working on all 3 of them at once. Okay, what else? Talked about my comics. Yeah, I've mostly just been working on the characters for my comics, fixing them. I've been doing so much research and looking at artists that I really admire to help me figure out the style and figure out how I want to render it for the comic. And thinking about doing final renders now. I have like one final like full render of Trish at least, and I have a few I've been working on, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure everything out, and there's so much on my mind, but I'm doing the best I can, I promise. And I really want to stick to uploading more often for this next month, because I know I have trouble staying on task. So I'm really hoping that this time around I'll be able to stick with it and upload as much content as possible. I think I mentioned on my page that I want to have as much of my content freely available as possible, so I wouldn't have as many exclusive Patreon exclusive things, but I am working on ideas for things that I want to be Patreon exclusive right now, to hopefully get people to visit my page. I need to work on other characters as well, not just characters that are part of my comics, because I want to be able to do better renders and sculptures and things like that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I might even be doing some animations soon too, and I can't wait to get more patrons so I can get everyone's suggestions, because that'll be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for listening and checking out my art and supporting me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.